What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Fart Drinker here again. It's the morning. Got my cigarette, Red Bull. I feel like I don't even need to explain that anymore. You guys get it if you've been watching. I didn't make a vlog yesterday. And if you watch my last few, you probably know why. I'm just kind of running out of ideas for stuff to talk about, and it's just really tough. Like I wanted this to kind of be me talking about what I was doing, like in the week and stuff, and like what's going on in my life, but I really just don't have enough stuff going on to make daily vlogs about that. But I've had fun just talking about random stuff, but I feel like I also just don't know enough about random stuff to be able to do that daily either. But I'm going to keep trying for a bit. If this series misses a day or two, don't be upset. I still have videos coming. I feel like I still have enough planned where I could still do daily or mostly daily stuff. So don't you worry, Fart Nation. I'm still here. I still will be here. If I miss a day of uploading, sue me. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about what I have planned for today. First, I want to talk about Jeep people. I really don't like Jeep people. No offense if you are one, you're still welcome in Fart Nation. But I just think it's kind of lame. Like I think it's, they want to have what biker culture has, which is already kind of lame. But biker culture has, like, you know, the history, and I feel like some of it's kind of cool. You know, I think bikers, or at least the cool ones, like, you know, like people that ride choppers, some of them are really cool. They're either like the best people in the world or the worst people in the world, and there's not much in between. Because I love cool bikers so much, so fucking much. If you're a cool biker, hit me up. I want to hang out with you. But the lame ones, oh my fucking god, I hate you. I fucking hate you. But yeah, I like, they're kind of like the modern version of Vikings, you know, or like seafaring people, but they're like the roads instead of the ocean. You know, they're like, it's just like the romanticized version of bikers that I have in my head of, like, that's kind of what I'm looking at it as how these people see themselves, and like the romanticized versions of them. So you have bikers, you know, they're just like riding free, wind in their hair, living on the road, and just like, you know, going around tearing shit up. And I think that's like the modern version of Vikings, if you ask me. Unless I think like Somalian pirates are probably closer to that, but you know what I'm saying, like road Vikings. But Jeep people, they're just like, oh yeah, let me ride around with my fucking door off, my bare foot hanging out. And like the most romanticized version of that you get is like them going off road and like mud, and like that's fucking lame, dude. Go tear some shit up, get those fucking ducks off of your dashboard, you motherfucker. And then like they do like the, I don't even know what their little hand signal is, but they have one like the bikers. There's like the little, it's so awesome, like 2 wheels down, yep. Hang on. But most Jeep people do not, they don't like go off-road, or they don't do anything cool with their Jeeps. They just fucking drive around. Oh my god, the little attachment you can get with the little like foot-shaped metal like thing on the outside of the door so you can rest your foot on it. I have a better idea. Why don't you keep your fucking foot inside? I'm gonna drive into it and cut it off. I'm gonna stop talking about Jeep people. I'm gonna take my jacket off. Actually, yeah, I got time. Hang on. Is there a curve coming up? Ooh. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop talking about Jeep people because it's actually pissing me off. I don't know why. I want to talk about space. Because I don't know like much about space, but I think it's so interesting and it's so cool. But if I learn too much about it, I just disassociate and I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually nothing. So I don't think about it too much. Just a little bit. There's a balance of like admiring it without feeling the immense cosmic weight of the universe on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a lot. But like I think the idea that, you know, like how light travels and how like if you're far enough away that, you know, you'd be able to see dinosaurs. I think that's so badass. But like anywhere that'd be able to see dinosaurs, if we were able to look at them, we wouldn't be able to see who was looking back at us, you know? It's so interesting how that works. And the pictures of space, I know they're like all, you know, doctored up to look pleasing, but it works, you know? They're so beautiful. I just like, I like to think about, like, you know, alien life, because there's no way there's not something. I don't know if it's intelligent. I don't think it'd be able to reach out to us, and I don't think that it'd be anything other than, like, you know, microbial stuff that we find in our lifetime. But I still think it's really fucking cool to think about, because no matter how hard we try to depict alien life, we're never going to get it right. Like, we cannot comprehend these other life forms because the environments they, you know, thrive in are so different. They're alien to us, you know? Like we can't begin to fathom. And I just think it's so fucking awesome. That's really mostly what I like about space. I feel like that's what a lot of people like about space. It's just like the, you know, like what's out there. But when I start to think about that, then I, you know, feel small and insignificant. And like Rick Sanchez, I'm like, we're just a bunch of monkeys floating around on a big rock in space. So I think I'm just talking about stuff that's getting me upset, but like in very different ways. So I'm already gonna switch up the topic again. I'm sorry for all you space heads, because I'm not a big one. It's just, you know, the occasional video, and then my YouTube feed will get flooded with space videos, and then, you know, that happens. So I want to talk about 100 gecs. I'm a bit of a stereotype. Yeah, I'm trans. Yeah, I like 100 gecs. So what? Sue me. They're good. I like hyperpop. And they're like, you know, the hyperpop band. They weren't the first. I could honestly, I feel like I know a decent bit about hyperpop. Maybe I'll just talk about that first and then 100 gecs. So, you know, at first it was, you know, if you know A.G. Cook, shout out A.G. Cook. I think he was kind of like the pioneer of it. Like, he made PC music, like the label and like the album. It's kind of like a, fuck, my rifle. Yeah, he made that record label, made that album, and I don't remember how. I think Charlie XCX just like liked his stuff or something like that. I guess I don't know as much as I thought I did. I just know the names. But Charlie, she also collabed with Sophie. Shout out Sophie, rest in peace. And she really is the one that like made it big. You know, but then 2019, 100 gecs comes around, changes the fucking game, changes the sound of hyperpop completely. Yeah, I guess I'll just move on to 100 gecs. I want to talk about, I guess I'll just talk about their history too. So they, from what I remember, they were both living in St. Louis, and that's how they met each other. And Laura Les saw like Dylan Brady like DJing or something at a house party, I think, and like they knew each other from like school or something, but they didn't really talk much, I don't think. And then she was like, "Yo, this guy's really fucking good, and it makes me mad. I want to talk to him." And then they started like, you know, they were just kind of like mutuals on SoundCloud or something like that. And then I think they ended up collabing a little bit, but they didn't become 100 gecs for a while. And I don't know where it went from there, but she moved to Chicago, he moved to LA. But no. They made their first EP. They made 100 gecs, the EP. And then they moved away. And then there was a Minecraft music festival called Coachella. And they made most of their first album, 1000 gecs, for that music festival over email. And it's just crazy to me that like Money Machine was made for a Minecraft music festival over email between, you know, Chicago and LA. I just think that's so neat. And then, yeah, I think some of their stuff started to blow up, so then they just finished the album and posted it. And it fucking blew up. It changed the game. And that's where we are now. You know, 2 albums, an EP. I really hope something else comes out soon. Dylan Brady just released a new song. It's not really my favorite, but, you know, I really wish Laura Les would release more stuff, because she has like 1 song on Spotify by herself, and she has so much good unreleased stuff that I have downloaded on my phone that I listen to all the time. I saw them live twice. One time it was in St. Louis, and it was really cool. All the people there were really nice. It was like around the start of my transition, or like my more social transition, where I was still kind of figuring stuff out. My outfit was horrid. I still had a mustache, but, you know, people were being really nice to me there, saying they really liked my outfit. Downside, I think it was the smelliest concert I've ever been to, and I've been to the Gathering of the Juggalos. So, mostly though, it was because I had a really good spot. I had a really good spot. Machine Girl was opening for them, which was fucking awesome, because Machine Girl's really cool. And the singer, I don't know his name, he was like within arm's reach of me. He was like out in the crowd. But around the time that gecs came on, these 2 really stinky dudes, like I think they were shirtless. They did not look like gecs fans, but they seemed like they were having a blast. But they came and stood right in front of me, and they smelled so fucking bad. It was actually unbearable. But what are you gonna do? It was still an amazing show. I really what song was it? Gecs to You. They play that acoustic, and it's so much better acoustic. I already like the song a lot, but I really wish they'd release like an acoustic version of it on like streaming. And then the second time I saw them, it was at Riot Fest in Chicago, 2023, which was an amazing Riot Fest. It was perfect for me and the friends that I was going with. We saw, who was it first? I think it was Viagra Boys first, which I saw them again in Chicago in September. Death Grips, like right after. That mosh was fucking awesome. It was so much fun. And then gecs after that, and then ICP after that. And it was so fun. But yeah, 100 gecs there. It was so crowded because of the way the like pit or the, you know, area was set up. There was like this like barricade going right down the middle, so it split the crowd down the middle. And I wanted to be close, duh. And I was just so like crammed in. I could not move, and I was super thirsty. People were handing out waters, but I could not get one. But I still had such a fun time there. After the concert, I went and bought a Red Bull for like $8, and I chugged the entire thing. I don't know why I didn't get a water. I felt like shit, but then ICP came on and I was like back in it. Which I don't know why, because I'm not a juggalo, but you know, their concerts are really fun. But yeah, I'd love to see them again sometime if they go on tour. I probably will. If they go on tour again, I'll probably see them. I don't know. I don't want to go to like Chicago or anywhere by myself, and I don't know if any of my friends would want to go see them with me. But I don't know. I'd love to go to a concert by myself someday, because I haven't. But you know, I have to drive like really far for any kind of concert, and it just really sucks. But what are you gonna do? I think it's, you know, more fun to go with somebody else anyways. But yeah, I think that's gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if I'm gonna have anything to talk about after work. I'm just gonna do the 2 sign-offs again. If the music plays after the next one, then you know the video's over. If I'm signing out and there's no Alan Walker faded, then yeah, then stay tuned, because there's more coming. So yeah, first outro. Alright guys, I'll see you after work. Alright, second outro. I think that's about it for today, Fart Nation. I love you. Keep staying awesome. Never forget you are born to win. Drink your Red Bull. Smoke your cigarettes if you smoke. Don't forget anything. I love you guys. Fart Drinker signing out. What's up, YouTube? You know I'd be back. I really just need to stop signing off before I go to work, because I always want to record more vlogs whenever I get off. But if I stop doing that, then I'm gonna start having days at work where I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm done. So I don't even have much to talk about. I just want to talk. My day fucking sucked. And there wasn't even anything like too bad about it. It was just, I'm tired. It's got like 2 hours of sleep last night. The customers it was busy, and the customers were all like super annoying and like taking forever. My boobs hurt, but you know what? That means they're growing, so at least there's that. Yeah, not really much redeeming about today. I recorded an ASMR video at work, because I made that one that I like just posted, and I really liked doing it. I love ASMR, and I think it's so, like, you know, it's so fun making it. So expect to see more of that soon. I'm sorry if you don't like it. And I really hope you don't, like, really, really like it, if you know what I mean. Like, please don't. But yeah, I was really about all that I did today. I, you know, checked in the shipment that we got and made an ASMR video. So yeah, I am a good worker, I swear. I did, you know, my cleaning and stuff, but it really just doesn't feel like I did too much. But that's kind of how it always is. Like, I feel like I don't know. I'm a good worker. Everywhere needs to know that, so I don't get blacklisted from all the good jobs with my digital footprint that I'm creating. I'm not doing a good job with my digital footprint. Like, I feel like I'm starting to make a bad one. But what are you gonna do? I really wish I started smoking before I started driving. And I was gonna go to like a store to get a tripod or something, but I really don't feel like it right now. I don't know, I might see if I need to go to Walmart, because I really do want a tripod. I really want to make an ASMR video in the woods, and I think having a tripod would make it a lot easier to record stuff. I made it was like an hour and 30 minutes of footage that I got for a gaming video, and it was like the footage was all like fine, but I just was like, I was watching it back, and I think I don't know, I hit the cart because that's honestly the most fun way to do a gaming video, and I just got kind of like the drowsy kind of high, and not like funny gaming like YouTuber high. So I honestly deleted the whole fucking thing. But there was the way I set up my camera. I thought it looked better and more professional, but watching it back, it really didn't look great. But I used a capo and I clipped my phone to the spear that I have, and I like crammed it down into like the crevice at the end of my bed. And it was like, you know, country girls make do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm part of me is kind of bummed that that video didn't turn out, but you know, at the end of the day, I was still just gaming. Like I was just you know, getting high and playing video games, and yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a win. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Okay, and I don't really have much to talk about, so yeah. I love you guys. Stay awesome, stay cool, stay informed, stay winning, because you guys are born to win. I love you, Fard Nation. Fard Drinker, signing out. You guys, it's raining, and there's actually a fucking double rainbow. Here, hang. I don't know if you can see the other part. And oh my god, dude. It's a double rainbow. I get why that guy was so excited.